Well, mwah! Well, happy Sunday. Mwah! Enchanté, everybody. Enchanté. Welcome back to the Trent. How is everybody today? Happy Sunday on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday in Portland, Oregon. How are you? Welcome back to the Trent. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are at a new place today that we haven't done before. You know, we haven't done Mexican for quite some time on the channel. And definitely a place that we've never done before is right behind me, and it's Chipotle. And we're going to review Chipotle today. I have had Chipotle salad bowls before. I've had a couple of them. They're all right, not bad. Nothing to write home about, but they were okay. So, never had one of the burritos, so I guess their burritos are quite good. I guess their burritos are quite delicious. So, we are going to have, for the very first time, we are going to have a Chipotle burrito. We're going to review it, and we're going to let you know what we think of it. So, when I went in there today, they were very nice. The Clackamas Town Center Chipotle. Here a little bit early. They open at 10:45. And I asked the guy that was working back behind the counter. Oh, by the way, I want to acknowledge something. Scott, my good friend Scott, this is compliments of him. This is a shirt he gave me. I want to let you know. Hawaiian shirt, very nice. Thank you, Scott. Enchanté to you, my friend. A sword with gray shorts. Thank you. Anyway, so I went in there. I digress. I get so distracted. The Trent gets so distracted so easily. Anyway, so I went in there and I asked the guy, I said, can you tell me, I've never had a burrito here before. It's been a hot minute since I've even had like a salad bowl from you guys. Can you recommend something to me? And he did. And he recommended this. And I wrote it down. I wrote it down after he was done. So it's your burrito and it's your choose your own burrito. And he recommended chicken al pastor. Chicken al pastor. With white rice, pinto beans, romaine lettuce, cheese, sour cream, guacamole, queso, jeez, red salsa, green salsa, red chili salsa, and that's it, on a flour tortilla. And apparently, the chicken al pastor is for a limited time, as we like to say on this channel, because everything seems to be on a limited time here. But I think I've seen that al pastor on their menu for like a long time, so what do I know? Anyway, let me tell you the price point on this before we get right to the food. This burrito was $9.65. The guacamole that I added to it that he recommended, that he said is delicious there, that I've never had, was $2.65 that they added to it. And that was a little sketch. I didn't want a lot that was added to it. And $2.65 was quite a bit. But the killer that I noticed is that I got a small drink. This is the drink, and it's a very small, it was $3.10. Now, the Trent doesn't normally complain too much about prices, but that's a little bit much. So, yeah. So the total was $20.10. So, this is what is, oh, and I also got some chips from them. Sorry. Chips. And their queso, which they say is really good, and it's warm. And so he had recommended that I do that. So we're going to do that. We're going to try that. So this burrito, though, guys, this is hindering on ridiculous. I mean, this is with all of those things that I said in this is hindering on, I mean, this weighs a ridiculous weight here. I don't even know what this weighs. 3 pounds, maybe? Seriously, this doesn't look as large there as it feels. I mean, this has got to weigh a good 2.5, 3 pounds, if not possibly more. Hindering on ridiculous, but we'll see. We'll see how that is. A lot of people like a large burrito. I am not particularly a fan of that. I am more your Rigoberto size, Taco Bell size, not quite the Madonna size queen when it comes to my burrito baby. So let's get the food tray, which is not working well again. Food tray not on here exquisitely. I'm gonna have to put that kind of in the lap, but we shall try this because this is gonna get wicked here. And I'm not talking Oz wicked. I'm talking wicked like this is gonna get messy, baby. So, oh God. This is a bit, oh boy, this is, yeah. Guys, this is just simply too much, guys. That was, I don't know if this guy was just trying to get me everything that they had there. But this is just ridiculous. This isn't really doing justice to what you're seeing right there. This is not something that I can. We're gonna try to taste this, and we're gonna see where we go with this. So we've got the Chipotle burrito with the white rice, the pinto beans, the romaine lettuce, the cheese, the sour cream, the guac, the queso, the salsas. We're gonna indulge in this. We're gonna see how this is. It's very large. It's gonna get messy. Let's indulge. The burrito, guys, as you can see here, isn't even staying together. You know, it's not even. It's basically just. This should have been double wrapped or something on this. So yeah, this is we're hindering on ridiculousness here. There should have been a suggestion. This is just a little bit overwhelming. Now the flavors on this, the flavors are quite good. Immediately, what I'm getting the taste of is I'm getting that salsa right from the start. I'm getting a hit of that, especially that red hot salsa. Quite good. The flavors are good on it. Guys, this is just too much. This is just too large of a burrito. You need to sit down with this in a different setting with a knife and a fork. I'm going to try to take another bite of this. If I was out with a woman on a date, I would not want to eat that in front of her. That is simply way too messy. That should have been in some sort of a double wrap scenario, in all honesty. Let's talk about the flavors though. The flavors are quite good. Definitely getting a very strong hint of the salsa in that. Very much so. The salsa is a little bit overwhelming. The pinto beans were quite good. The chicken tasted quite nice on it. It was difficult to really, as you can see, I was really struggling with that. So overall, I thought it was quite nice. I thought the flavors were good. The rice, I could taste the rice in it. I could taste the different flavors in it. Nothing was really real whelming with it. The queso was very smooth in it. It had too many ingredients in it, guys. If that legitimately is this gentleman's recommendation in there, he is a much stronger man than I am. We got fire truck, excuse me. He is there is also romaine lettuce in that, which I did not taste. But with the size of that burrito being like it is, that was just too much. That was too overwhelming. It didn't do justice to the flavors. If I had gone in there, I would have. When I saw that being made, I didn't say anything because I was going on that gentleman's recommendation. But if I had gone in there and they were preparing it like that, I would have really cut down on the size of the quantity of what they were doing, because you're not able to enjoy that. That's way too messy, way too many flavors altogether. I would have done maybe the chicken, the white rice, maybe the pinto beans, some cheese, a little bit of sour cream, a little bit of guacamole in one of the salsas. And I would have had them double wrap that in a flour tortilla rather than how it was presented like that. That is just simply too much. And the flavors were overwhelming in it. Let's get to the queso, which they did recommend. Now their queso, take a look at this right here. And their chips are not warm. Let's taste a chip. I should have tasted one on their own. Let's taste one on their own right here. Nothing to write home about. Now that queso is very nice. Queso is very smooth, very nice. That's good. Guys, it's 100 degrees out right now, and it's 10 o'clock in the morning. That's why I'm kind of rushing this video. I'm really sorry about this. I do have the fan going on the camera here. I just don't want this to overheat on us, and I just don't want us to have to cut off again. I do kind of want to get to the review on this one, though. I may come back again. We may come back again and do Chipotle a different time. We're going to review what we had right now. In regard to that burrito, with all of the accoutrements and all of the ingredients right there, it was overwhelming. On a scale of 1 to 10, the flavors on that, I would recommend the flavors. They tasted very fresh. Altogether, though, I can't recommend that burrito. The suggestion of the suggestion of the Chipotle worker, I believe his name is Greg. I'm not throwing you under the bus, brother, but I'm just saying that your recommendation is something that I can't recommend to my viewers. So it was too overwhelming. It was quite simply just too much. The flavors were nice. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give the flavors individually. If they had been on a smaller scale, I would give that probably around a 7.5 for a burrito. Not bad. But what was presented to me right now, I would give that simply about a 5.5. Too messy, too much, too difficult. So 5.5 for that Chipotle. The queso was nice. The chips and salsa were nothing. The chips and the queso were nothing that were spectacular. Would I recommend them? No. I think you can get queso and chips anyplace else. The chips were not warm. They particularly tasted slightly stale, to be perfectly frank with you. Overall, I'm giving Chipotle around a, for what I had today, I'm giving it around a 5.5. So I am not recommending Chipotle. So that's basically where I stand on my Chipotle video in regard to the recommendation from Greg, the Chipotle worker. Very friendly, very nice. Sorry, I just couldn't go along with that. So there you go on that one. We may come back to Chipotle sometime and just do it a little more simplistically, though. We might try that. I do want to mention something to you, though. You know, when we watch television programs and they say at the end of a TV program, in memory of, and they say somebody that was like a producer or a director or somebody who starred on the film. I want to mention somebody to you. His name was Michael James Luce, and Michael James Luce was my cousin. And he passed away this week. And Michael James Luce, and I called him Mickey, and so did La Cherie, and we loved him. He was outrageous. He was like no other person you had ever met in your entire life. If you can imagine taking 1 part Elton John, 2 parts Truman Capote, and a hint of Mikhail Baryshnikov and put that into one man. He loved music. He loved Broadway. He loved entertainment. He was without a doubt the most outrageous man I had ever met in my life. His wardrobe was magnifique. He had been married for the same woman for about 40 years. He lived a very lavish lifestyle. He went to Palm Desert often, to Indian Wells to watch tennis. He loved tennis. He loved Roger Federer, and we loved him. And we will miss you very much, Mick. We loved you, Mickey. And we know that you're up in heaven right now, and you're looking down and you're watching Taylor Fritz and Alcaraz play tennis. just wanted to dedicate this video to the memory of my cousin. I know that you guys don't know him and you never met him, but he was close to me, and we sure loved him. And God bless you, Mickey. We'll see you in heaven someday. And not to bring the video down, but I did just want to mention that because he was a close family member, and we lost him this week, and we loved him. So, and I wanted to share that with you. Ladies and gentlemen, like the great Elvis Presley said, we will meet you again. May God bless you. Adios. And I will see you this coming Wednesday. I will see you this coming Wednesday. And I love you. Enchanté, baby. Hey, like and subscribe, everybody. If you haven't already, I know you like my videos. I know you watch my videos. I know you must like me because I like you. So like and subscribe. Hit the little bell for notification. And we will see you on Wednesday. I love you.